Here's your First Warn Weather Forecast First, sponsored by Anderson Collision Center. Visit driveanderson.com.
It's another warm day across the state line, similar to the last few days, but a little bit more cloud cover this time around, especially in the upper levels of the atmosphere. It did not limit our warming. We still made it to 87 right now, the current temperature in Rockford, 90 degrees in Janesville, 86 in Rochelle, as well as in DeKalb. 88, the current temperature down in Sterling. We once again missed out on what few rain showers were developing earlier this afternoon and evening. All of those staying across far eastern Iowa. Into the rest of the evening tonight, our temperatures will gradually fall amid a bit more cloud cover. We're back down into the low 60s for overnight lows, but we return into the 80s again tomorrow. I'll let you know how long the dry stretch may stick around and recap some of our recent rainfalls. We're still a little bit of ways from the last couple of them, but all that coming up in your most trusted forecast a little later.
An annual event bringing justice for a young man who was killed a few years ago. How his family and community continues to cope each year. Plus, a popular art fair is back and stronger than ever. Local and national artists coming out to showcase their best work. And September means football and school dances. How one organization is helping those looking for homecoming dresses.
Live from WTVO 17, this is Eyewitness News at 5.
Good evening. Happy Sunday. I'm Rianne Wild. Thanks for joining us. Before we get to those top stories, gunshots have been fired where former President Donald Trump was golfing earlier today. It is not clear if the reported shots were targeting him. The Trump campaign released a statement that he is safe. The FBI is now saying that it was an attempted assassination. The White House says President Biden and Vice President Harris have been briefed on the incident and are, quote, relieved to know that he is safe. This comes roughly just 2 months after the first attempted assassination on Trump during a Pennsylvania rally. Those are all the details we have at the moment, but we will have more on this story coming up tonight at 10. Tonight, a Rockford man is fighting for his life as the police search for the person who shot him. RPD announced in a post on X around 10:30 Saturday night that someone shot the victim in the 300 block of Cameron Avenue near the Concord Commons apartment complex. Police haven't shared any other details so far, but we do know that his injuries are serious. We are on top of this story and will bring you updated information as we receive it. Today was the 6th annual 5K memorial event at Atwood Park in Rochelle in honor of the life of Tyler Smith. Tyler was a 23-year-old man from Rochelle who was found dead in Galesburg, Illinois back in 2018. He is survived by his parents who have put on this annual 5K ever since his passing. They also started the Tyler Smitty Smith Fund to give high school students scholarships, which they say is a way to make his legacy live on forever. Community members, friends, and family come out each year to show their support, something his mom Sandra says means the world to them.
Having the community come out is huge for us. Today is a tough day for us. It was 6 years ago today that Tyler was killed, and we appreciate the community coming out. It helps us with a really difficult day, and doing something positive in such a negative event that happened to him and a tragic event helps us get through the day, and helping us, helping others in Tyler's name is huge for our family.
Now, Tyler's case is still under investigation, and his mother says they will not stop fighting for him. The Winnebago County Fairgrounds hosted the Peck Thing today, where over 500 vendors showcased their products. Every building and barn was filled with a different vendor, so visitors had a lot to look at and choose from. This is their second show of the year. They do a spring one in May as well. Those at the fairgrounds say it's a great chance for community members to show off their best work and see what their neighbors have to offer.
I think the Peck Thing is super important to the community, not only because it brings everybody out, but it gives everybody an opportunity to see something different. You don't always get to see 500 vendors all get along in one area, always from all over. Not everybody's just from right here in the Rockford and Pecatonica area, but they're from different states, even coming from hours away. And so to see people want to come out to small town Pecatonica for a vendor show like this is huge for us.
Canuti also says these shows tend to be growing in popularity each time they do it, so they're getting excited for the spring one in just a few months. The 76th Greenwich Village Art Fair was today with over 80 vendors and artists. This is just another example of how strong the art community is in Rockford. The Rockford Art Museum hosts this as one of their larger fundraisers, and visitors had the opportunity to see the latest from local artists. Those with the Art Museum say Rockford is known to bring in artists from all over, and today was not an exception, as there were many artists and vendors from all over celebrating their work.
It's really exciting. We are the longest running art fair in the Midwest. And so that's really exciting for us. We always have really good attendance numbers. It's just a really fun weekend in September where it's kind of always nice weather. Fingers crossed, it's a little warm, but it's just really fun for us to engage with artists on a different level in the parking lot and surrounded by our community.
Johnson says they do get about 6,000 visitors over the weekend, and having the community help supports the art even more, and they continue to run it every year. Now, homecoming season is just about here, and a nonprofit organization is helping State Line students find the perfect thing to wear. Becca's Closet provides free dresses, shoes, and other accessories at no cost to students who cannot afford them. The event is held nationwide in honor of Becca, a Florida teenager who was tragically killed in a car accident in 2003. Becca's Closet is put on locally by Our Savior's Lutheran Church, who also hosts the event for prom in the spring. The church says that everyone deserves the chance to look beautiful.
So it's really important that we offer Becca's Closet in the Rockford area because all girls deserve to feel like a princess. And so we have dresses that are new, some that are very little, they used once and they were donated here. But all girls should be able to, all people should be able to go to their local prom or homecoming and feel beautiful.
Those at the church also encourage residents to volunteer or donate their dresses to Becca's Closet. If you'd like to make an appointment, you can do so on their website. Now tomorrow, be aware when you're heading out to work, the Illinois Department of Transportation will close Linden Road. This will be at the I-39 bridge overpass for the removal of the old bridge structures. The road will be closed during the daytime starting tomorrow through Wednesday of this week. But then on Thursday, it will be closed through the night as well. The road is expected to reopen by the end of the day on Friday. Drivers should expect delays around this area. And also tomorrow, the Rockford Public Library will kick off Hispanic Heritage Month with a celebration at the Nordlof Center. From 3 to 5 p.m. tomorrow, RPL will host local artists revealing their latest works, Latino advocacy groups who will present information and resources, free Spanish children's book giveaways, and lots of local food trucks. Those at the library say this will just be the beginning of a month-long series event to honor and celebrate the Hispanic culture. Community members are invited to participate and attend any of the events coming up. Well, the Emmys are tonight, and Hollywood's biggest stars are gearing up for the main event. An inside look as to what we can expect and look forward tonight coming up in just a few minutes.
Our temperatures have made their way into the mid and upper 80s. For many of us, another warm day, but more importantly, another dry day across the state line. I'll let you know how long it may be before we see our next chances for rain, all coming up in the first warm weather forecast a little later.
You're watching Eyewitness News, your home team, with Rianne Weil, Drew Collins, and meteorologist Jordan Wolf.
The 76th Emmy Awards are about to kick off in Los Angeles. Hollywood's biggest stars will take the red carpet. This year's awards show celebrating a year of firsts. ABC's Jacqueline Lee has the details.
The Emmys are back, the small screen taking over Hollywood once again. This is the second Emmy Awards show of the year after the Hollywood strikes delayed last year's show. Eugene and Dan Levy becoming the first father and son duo to host.
Lower all expectations and plan to be pleasantly surprised.
ABC's Robin Roberts sitting down with comedy legend Carol Burnett.
Carol Burnett, ladies and gentlemen!
Who earned a nomination for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series for her role in Apple TV Plus series Palm Royale. If she wins at age 91, she would be the oldest woman to take home an acting Emmy.
Is there anybody that you are looking forward to seeing?
Everybody. I'm a stargazer.
FX's Shogun has already set a record for most Emmys for a single season of a series.
War is coming.
After taking home 14 Creative Arts Emmys last weekend, and it's expected to surpass that tonight, besting the competition with 25 nominations.
I think about you too much.
FX's The Bear receiving a record-breaking 23 nominations, the most ever for a comedy series in a single year.
Yeah, what it do, camera crew?
The hit ABC sitcom Abbott Elementary breaking its own record with 9 nominations.
While I maintain that we do not do this for awards, we don't do it for nominations, it's always wonderful to have your work recognized in that way.
Emmy organizers saying they'll have a dash of nostalgia tonight too, gathering beloved performers by job title.
If it's cops, you're going to see all the cops from many years of television and cops that you see on television today, along with the other great cops that are going to come out and celebrate.
And the show's organizers promising a lot of surprises. Many people wondering who will win because there's just so much talent in this building. Of course, the show begins at 8 o'clock Eastern right here on ABC. Jacqueline Lee, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Another warm and dry day in the 80s for most of us. Find out just how long this warmth will continue. Meteorologist Jordan Wolf is in next.
Now, your first warned weather forecast from meteorologist Jordan Wolf.
It was another hot and dry day across the state line today. Our temperatures had made their way into the mid and upper 80s for many of us. We hit a high so far of 88 in Rockford, 90 in Janesville, 88 Freeport, Savannah, and Monroe, 89 in Sterling, and 88 also in Rochelle. That's pretty close to where our temperatures are at right now. We're also in the mid and upper 80s. 87 the current temperature in Rockford, 90 in Janesville, 84 in Freeport and Monroe, 85 in Galena. Looking at our dew points, many spots are still sitting 1 degree on the other side or another of 60 degrees, which is still pretty warm for where we are around this time of year, and that may allow our temperatures to not fall quite as far into the night tonight. Weather Watcher Terry reporting a dew point of 58 degrees along with a temperature of just shy of 90, 89 degrees there in Genoa. Winds out of the southeast around 9 miles per hour. We are holding on to at least some cloud cover through the evening tonight. That's what we see with our satellite and radar as well. But more importantly, it is dry here in the state line. Not quite the case for some parts of eastern Iowa. Within the last few hours, they have seen some scattered showers and even a rumble or two of thunder developing across far eastern Iowa, where a bit better moisture remains. But we do not quite see much of that. We have remained, therefore, dry throughout the day today. And that's the case what we look at with our Mercy Health Skytrack camera overlooking Freeport, brought to us by the Rockford Career College. A little bit more in the way of cloud cover than where we were around this time yesterday, but we are still dry as we're not seeing much in the way of rain falling across the state line. But that cloud cover may clear a little bit into the night tonight, which may allow for a possible viewing of the northern lights here into the evening. Things are looking at least decent as far as our space weather conditions, but we may or may not be able to clear out some of that cloud cover quickly enough to see the northern lights. That viewing line comes through around northern to central Illinois. So if you get away from city lights and if the clouds clear, there may be a possible chance to see the northern lights into the later part of the night tonight. Visit the Space Weather Prediction Center for any updates as we head through the evening tonight. Temperatures through the night will drop back down to around 61 for the overnight low. Partly cloudy skies, so we may clear out those quickly enough to see the viewing of the northern lights, but still a little bit of question mark for that. As we head into much of next week, we will continue to see this blocking pattern setting up where we have general ridging of high pressure out to the east and general troughing out to the west. That keeps rain, mainly of those areas, in place. And as we are kind of on the edge of this ridging, we stay dry and also warm. We do eventually see that pattern come to kind of an end toward the end of next week. But in the short term, that leaves us high and dry, likely increasing our rainfall deficit that we continue to build up. A bit more cloud cover for tomorrow, still with some of that lingering moisture, but we stay dry once again. Mostly sunny skies once we head into Tuesday as that drier air takes over, even in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere. Our next rain chances begin to develop as that troughing moves a little bit closer, but that likely doesn't get here until at the earliest Friday night, going into Saturday and possibly into Sunday. During that time before we get there, we stay completely dry, with many computer models predicting zero rainfall anywhere within a pretty good vicinity until we get closer to the end of next week before we see likely our next potential chances. Now, we haven't seen much in the way of rainfall as of late. Our last few rains that have produced more than 1/4 inch, and we've only seen 4 of them in the last month and a half or so. The end of July, we saw 0.35 inches at the Rockford Airport. In mid-August, we saw a couple of rains that added up to about 1 inch, and then we saw just over 3/4 inch toward the end of August. So far in the month of September, we have seen only a trace amount of rain, not likely adding much to our rainfall totals, and nothing on the 7-day forecast until we get closer to next weekend, along with warmer temperatures. Near 90 tomorrow, 86 on Tuesday, down in the low 80s for Wednesday with a bit more cloud cover. Mid-80s return as we get rain chances that may begin to build their way back in toward the end of next week.
Thanks, Jordan. Well, Drew's in next with sports. We'll see if the loveless Packers can still get the job done against the Colts.
Now sports with Drew Collins.
No love, no problem. The Packers left Brazil down their franchise quarterback, but today they took on the Colts in Lambeau with backup quarterback Malik Willis. Let's check it out. Home debut this season for the Packers, Malik Willis. Jordan Love and the coach there. Late in the first, Packers up 3. Malik Willis shows his wheels on this big gain inside the red zone. That's going to go ahead and set up this next play. Malik Willis threads the needle on the out route to Dontavian Wicks. He gets into the end zone and joins the fans on the Lambeau leap. Packers now lead 10-0. Little head top right there. Anthony Richardson and the Colts trying to answer. AR-15 airs this one in double coverage. And guess who? Xavier McKinney picks it off. He runs it back for 18 yards. Packers are dominating up to this point. What looks like an easy Josh Jacobs touchdown after the turnover is fumbled, and the Colts fall on it in the back of the end zone. Midfield, 3rd and 5, and the Packers air it out to Romeo Doubs to flip the field for this 39-yard catch. That sets up another set of field goals for the Packers. 16-3, Packers with less than 2 minutes left in the game. AR-15 finds Alex Pierce to make it a one-possession game, but they'd have to do the onside kick, and they would fail that, so the Packers hang on. Tough defense and a Matt LaFleur masterclass creates the win without Jordan Love. 16-10, Packers.
I can't tell you how proud I am of our football team. We talked about playing complementary football, and I thought we did a pretty good job of that. Although there were some opportunities there to really put the game away, but you know, you never know in this league, and you got to battle for 60 minutes. I don't think you guys can appreciate or even comprehend the task that Malik Willis. I mean, this guy got here 3 weeks ago, and for him to be able to go out there and command our offense.
It was great to get the win. I mean, obviously, after last week and fighting so hard, we want to come out and do our best to get one. And with Jordan out, we just had to come together, and I'm glad we got it.
And here's the NFC North rankings heading into the Bears game tonight. The Vikings sit atop the division after upsetting the 49ers today. That was a massive one for Skull Nation. Bears sit in second depending on how the game goes tonight. Lions lose to Baker and the Bucks today. That dropped them down. And the Packers without Jordan Love beat the Colts. And speaking of the Bears, let's check out their injury report heading into the game. Keenan Allen, Rome Odunze, and DeMarcus Walker are all questionable. Meanwhile, Ryan Bates has been ruled out. Seems like all those guys will be game-time decisions. The Cubs are trying to thread in the deep end of the pool with those playoff hopes. They are wrapping up today's game now. 6-2 was your final. They'll start the series with the Athletics tomorrow. And the Sox win back-to-back games over the Athletics. They won 4-3 today. They will take on the Angels in LA tomorrow night. That's sports. We'll be right back.
First Warning Interactive Radar brought to us by Rockford Glass & More continues to show dry skies into the night tonight. We may clear out from cloud cover a little bit, just enough to possibly view the northern lights here into the evening as we get later on into the overnight hours. But temperatures will remain a bit on the warmer side, only dropping into the 60s. We're back in the 80s the rest of the week. A dry forecast all the way through into next weekend.
Thanks, Jordan. That's our show. Thanks for joining us. Have a good night.